Here's the harsh truth. The reason people lose interest in you isn't because you're not good looking enough, rich enough, or charming enough. It's because you have no boundaries. And in dating, no boundaries equals no respect. Today, I'm going to show you why boundaries don't push people away, they make you irresistible. And the last secret? That's the one that flips attraction on its head. Stay until the end. Men and women think being too available or endlessly accommodating keeps people around. In reality, it drains attraction. This leads to rejection, ghosting, being used, or always feeling like the one who cares more. Boundaries don't create distance, they create respect and desire. And trust me, the final step will completely change how people see you. Consider a guy who is always there, driving her around, dropping everything for her, paying attention to her texts instantly. She liked him at first, but the more he bent over backwards, the more her interest collapsed. He thought she wanted more effort, but the truth is, his lack of boundaries gave her every reason to walk away. Let's break down why. Step 1. Boundaries equal value. Without boundaries, people treat you like an option. Ever notice how the ones you want most are the ones who respect you least? Scarcity creates value. Boundaries signal self-worth. Learn to say no without fear. Step 2. Time is your first boundary. Here's how to master it. Learn to say no without fear. Now, let's talk about your most valuable asset. Step 2. Time is your first boundary. But there's an even more powerful boundary, the one you set with your emotions. Step 3. Emotional boundaries. Let's explore this. Think of your time like a bank account. If you let everyone make withdrawals whenever they want, you'll end up with nothing. But if you set limits, you'll have more to give to the people and things that truly matter. But there's an even more powerful boundary, the one you set with your emotions. Let's explore this in Step 3, emotional boundaries. But there's an even more powerful boundary, the one you set with your emotions. Step 3, emotional boundaries. Step 4, boundaries in communication. Texting instantly, begging for answers, or chasing kills attraction. Here's a pro tip. Emotional dumping is like handing someone a heavy backpack without asking if they can carry it. It puts the other person in an uncomfortable position and can make them feel used. Instead, ask if they have the emotional space to listen first. Now for a boundary that is crucial in the digital age. Step 4, boundaries in communication. Texting instantly, begging for answers, or chasing kills attraction. Step 5, boundaries around respect. What you tolerate teaches people how to treat you. Let me give you an example. For example, if you get a text while you're at the gym, you don't have to reply immediately. Finish your workout and then respond when you have a moment. This shows you have a life and priorities, which is far more attractive than being available 24/7. Let's move on to a boundary that is fundamental to all healthy relationships. Step 5, boundaries around respect. What you tolerate teaches people how to treat you. Walk away from patterns that dishonor you. Step 6, the physical and social boundary. This is a big one. For example, if someone makes a joke at your expense, you can say, "I know you probably didn't mean it, but that comment was hurtful." This sets a clear boundary and shows you won't tolerate disrespect. Now, let's discuss a boundary that extends to your physical and social well-being. Step 6, the physical and social boundary. For example, if you get a "hey" text at 11 p.m., you don't have to reply immediately. You can wait until the next morning and say, "Hey, I was already asleep when you texted. Hope you had a good night." This communicates that you have a life and you are not available 24/7. The ultimate boundary isn't with others, it's with yourself. If you don't respect your own limits, your health, your time, your goals, nobody else will either. This is the final and most important step. Your social circle is a reflection of your standards. If you hang out with people who have low standards, it will inevitably drag you down. Choose friends who lift you up and respect your boundaries. Finally, the most important boundary of all. The ultimate boundary isn't with others, it's with yourself. If you don't respect your own limits, your health, your time, your goals, nobody else will either. Letting people push physical comfort zones too soon, or tolerating friends who drag your standards down. If a date is consistently late, for example, you can say, I feel disrespected when you're late. If this continues, I don't think we can see each other anymore. This is not an ultimatum, but a clear statement of your standards. Humans mirror environments. Weak boundaries equals weak respect. Protect your space. Surround yourself with respect, and it multiplies. The ultimate boundary isn't with others, it's with yourself. If you don't respect your own limits, your health, your time, your goals, nobody else will either. The day you master your own boundaries is the day you stop chasing and start being chased. Your social circle is a reflection of you. If your friends are constantly complaining, gossiping, or putting you down, they are dragging you into their negative world. It's okay to distance yourself from people who don't align with your values and goals. Now you know why boundaries don't push people away. They pull the right people closer. Which boundary do you need to work on first? Time, respect, or emotions? Drop it below. If this opened your eyes, hit like, subscribe, and share with a friend who needs to stop being too nice. And don't miss the next video, where I'll reveal the 3 habits that instantly make you unforgettable.